We can all breathe a sigh of relief. Pixar is back in top form. The last few movies weren't that great. We had Monsters University, a sequel, Cars 2, a sequel, which Cars was the worst Pixar movie, but it made a lot of money in merchandise, so they made a sequel. Not that great. Brave was pretty good, but it wasn't, I mean, let's be real, it wasn't as good as like Up, Finding Nemo, WALL-E, all those. We haven't had a great one since Toy Story 3 made a bunch of grown men cry in 2010, and it was nominated for Best Picture after that. That was an amazing movie, and now we have another amazing movie with Inside Out again. It ended up being their biggest opening ever for one of their original movies, $91 million, and there's good reason that this is a big hit. It is so freaking delightful, it is so clever. So basically, yeah, the idea is that we're inside the mind of an 11-year-old girl for 5 main emotions. So we have disgust, we have joy, we have fear, we have anger, and we have sadness. And they're all working together to try to keep this girl happy, but making sure they help her too by showing disgust for certain things, showing fear for certain things. But when things really hit a snag, when this girl's family moved to San Francisco and they have to start a whole new life, and things aren't going so well. Now, I think what is so cool about this movie is that it's really going to get kids thinking about their feelings, how they're feeling, how they have different feelings. What a great thing for a kid movie to do. And once again, I always love this line. I don't know who said it, so I'm going to steal it once again. Several years ago, I read this line about Pixar movies. That the line was, originally, Pixar was making animated movies that happened to be good. Now they're making good movies that happen to be animated. I mean, you could be saying that for the last decade with, yeah, movies like Up, WALL-E, what other ones are great, Finding Nemo and stuff like that. But yeah, this movie's fantastic. Great voice cast, head by Amy Poehler as Joy and Phyllis Smith as Sadness. Phyllis, if you remember, was on The Office as Phyllis, and she just works perfectly as Sadness. I mean, playing a character like Sadness, it could be a bit of a Debbie Downer the whole time, but she actually makes it funny saying her lines, just so sad. And Amy Poehler brings that joy and that delight and that goofiness that we love to the character. But yeah, this movie got me thinking about my own feelings, what dominates me. I like to say I'm a joy person. I don't think I'm an angry person or a disgust or a fearful person. I think joy kind of dominates. They all these emotions work together. You have all these going on, but one dominates the conversation more than others. Like in the mom character, I believe sadness was the dominant one, and then in the father character, anger was the dominant one, leading kind of the emotion. So it's interesting the choices that they made. Yeah, this is a really great movie. The kids are going to love it. It's still a really fun movie on the surface, but there's a lot going on underneath, and I really think it's going to get kids talking about their own feelings. It got us, me and my friends, talking about our own feelings as we left the theater. So definitely make sure you check it out. I give this movie a full out A, and I expect this movie to be at the Oscars in the Best Picture category.